You might remember that back in March, our bishop issued a general dispensation from the obligation to attend Holy Mass until Saturday, August 15th. And you might have heard also this week that our bishop has announced that he's extended that dispensation from the obligation to attend Holy Mass on Sundays and holy days of obligation until November 1st. Now, maybe you're left asking, what is that all about in the first place? So what is a dispensation from the obligation to attend Holy Mass? Well, we know that as Catholics, one of the precepts of the Church is to attend Holy Mass on every Sunday and holy day of obligation. So we have that obligation that exists, precept of the Church following the commandment to keep holy the Sabbath, but also that it's possible for bishops and pastors to dispense us from that obligation for various reasons that might come up. So while those dispensations have been given in singular instances in the past, I'm pretty sure that this is unprecedented that we've had bishops of dioceses dispensing all the faithful of their diocese from this obligation for extended periods of time. So why now? Why has the bishop chosen to extend this dispensation from the obligation to attend Holy Mass when we are able to attend Mass again, and that's been lifted for the past couple months? Well, first, it's not because Mass isn't important. That's obviously true, right? The Mass remains the source and the summit of our life as Christians, and the absolutely most important expression of our faith and most important way in which we encounter the Lord on a regular basis. So it's not because a Mass isn't important. Rather, our bishop has extended this dispensation because he wants to reassure those who legitimately can't or shouldn't attend Holy Mass at this time that they're not under the obligation of doing so. We know there are many people still in our community who are vulnerable, who are in high risk categories for experiencing severe infections of the coronavirus, whose lives maybe even can be at risk. Or maybe live with people who are in those risk categories as well. So really, it's about reassuring people who really could or should not be coming out to large gatherings at this time, that they're not going to fall into mortal sin. So that's really what this is about. Not about just kind of dispensing us from any obligation to care about our life of faith, but really about reassuring those who are vulnerable. So as we're continuing to consider, is it appropriate to come to Mass at this time? Am I ready? Is my community ready, etc.? I think it's important for us to think about this in light of our other behaviors, especially our other social behaviors. Am I going out to eat in restaurants? Am I going to social gatherings, graduation parties, things like that? Am I going to work in an environment where I'm not, really social distancing? If I'm doing things like going out to eat, does it really make sense that I can't come to Mass? Like, I can go out to eat to this restaurant, I can go to this party, I can go hang out with my friends, but I can't come to Mass because that would be too dangerous. That just honestly I don't think it makes a lot of sense, especially if you consider all the safety measures that we are implementing here at church with regards to social distancing and requiring everyone to wear facial coverings, et cetera, et cetera. So I think it really behooves all of us to consider what are we doing, how are we acting, what are the other things we're taking a part of, and if I'm choosing to take advantage of this dispensation from the obligation to go to Holy Mass, but I'm still engaging in all these other social behaviors, does that really make sense? Is that really coherent? I think each one of us really ought to ask ourselves about that if we're going to take advantage of this dispensation or not. Again, we know that the dispensation exists. Each person has the right to take advantage of that, and many people, are under medical instruction, not to go out right now. So just to encourage, you very much to still try to engage with the life of our parish through, our live masses and other resources on our YouTube and Facebook pages, and continue just to take advantage of all the opportunities that you have to continue caring for your own spiritual life. So again, we miss many of you here at church. We look forward to seeing you soon, and I hope you'll take the time to consider what's your life like right now, and is it time to be here for Mass on Sundays. So thanks. Hope to see you soon. God bless you.